Express. I'm DJ Joman and I'm hanging out with Auntie Lillian. Good morning.
Joman, I can go to Totoma. Then I go into Totoma. I know Lena Sapientia Express. No.
Okay, this morning on Sapientia Express, our discussion is a very interesting story. Interestingly, also, I was here in the studio the other day when the young man who told the story came into the station, came at the reception, but I was in a hurry to leave, and thank God Auntie Lillian has been briefed about, and she has also briefed me, about the situation. Now, I find it funny, but it's not a funny thing at all. I mean, when you put yourself in the shoes of, the person who came in and told this story, and we have to have this program this morning because this definitely will not be something that is an isolated one. There could be other people who are going through same thing, and they would really want clarity. They will really want clarity, and they will want people to wade in. So this is how the story goes. I'll be very brief about it, very brief about it, until Lillian will fit in the details where I can't. Now, here is, like I said, it's a true story. Now, he came to the station and he said he had an affair with this lady, and then it resulted to, a baby. But then he wasn't ready at that time because he had he was an apprentice. I think he was just freed then. Yes, he just gained freedom. And so this was somebody just trying to start out his life. And her family, especially her mother, insisted that's going to do right by her, and they get married. But he said he wasn't just ready for this, and so this led him to leave town, and he went to Lagos. Now he was in Lagos, they lost contact. It wasn't like then when everyone can connect everyone via phone, and so it was then he also got opportunity to leave the country. So this was quite some time. Left the country, went there, and then also had a problem with the law that made him be in jail for 8 years. Right now, in all the while in his absence, she had put to bed, and his people, his mom, his brothers, has also. They went around, to see the child and everything. But then they couldn't answer for him when the family asked the question. So what next? Is your child going to get married to her and everything? No one answers that question for a man, and so his family couldn't. So it was up to him. Now he came back to the country at the end of the day. She wasn't married, and they did the necessary, and so got married, right? But then don't forget, there has been a child all along, and this is really where the story begins. Now, this child, he said he was in contact with this child. The child was in secondary school, SS1, SS2, thereabout. And then it was her family members, maybe her sister or so, that now took this child outside of the country. The main thing is, he wants, now that he's married to to his wife now, and they have other children. Now he wants this child, because this is basically their child. This is his son and also her son. He wants them to be together as family, but her family wouldn't want to hear anything of that. They said, this child is not yours because you did not do the necessary before this child was born, and also after this child was born you did not do the necessary, and so training this child, he is not in contact with the child, and he would want to have a relationship with this child. Now the question this morning is this: is it proper for what the family is doing right now? Cutting him away from this child, insisting that he did not get married to her, he did not do what is it called in English? Bride price. Is one. Okay, let's call it bride price. But I think there should be on that word. Okay, bride price. He did not do all of this, and so they now think they have the right to keep this child away from him. Is that proper?
This story.
Okay. Are you sure?
The
details you gave me this morning we are quite palatable more than what I've said.
He could go the whole story.
All
and
right.
then I got into Munoza not to bro. akọọlụ gị akọrọlụ gị na onye ihe a mee bụ ji aka ebịa n'ọfịs yọọ ka ekwuolie ya tata ka ọ malụ people's opinion view ndị mmadụ ọ si kwukwuo ebe o si ọ bụ na ndị seaside ahụ ike ikwu otu omenala ha si wee dị ka na ọ ya enyelụ ha aka so onye dị involve na-ege ntị n'ụtụtụ a nke na mbido okwu na ọ bụ onye ụmụnnya na dị nwunye